Well, I'm Elder Dr. Taye Ayorinde. I am the Baale of Ekotedo. Before now, I was the advisor to British government on Commonwealth African programs, the Central Office of Information in London, Hercules Road. I was an assistant information officer. But apart from that, I worked with NTA, manager programs. I happened to have been one of those who adapted to the headmaster. After leaving NTA, I was posted to external affairs. I became chairman of the group of experts for non-aligned countries on information and broadcasting. I was also a member of the anti-apartheid committee with Andrew Young. Having left all that, I was chosen to be the chairman of a committee on commodity monitoring and pricing. That took me to all the local governments in Oyo State. But apart from that, I find that the agric system at that time was more in the northern part of Nigeria than in this, of Oyo State than anywhere else. Now I'm getting worried about the situation of agriculture, not only in Africa, but most especially in Nigeria and Yoruba nation. I'd like to tell you, the United Nations has warned through the FAO that there will be serious famine within the next 6 months, that Rwanda business will be a child play. And this is the time to hint our people that it is better to be prepared. We have to be prepared to curtail this famine before it takes us aback. If we are not prepared, if we don't pray, then we will pray. It is better not to pray for the eventuality. We are being warned seriously by United Nations that the whole country, especially I know of Yoruba land. I've been to the north, I've been to the east, but I know that all our governors should be careful to prepare so as not to prepare. If we are not prepared, like the Boy Scout, people will ask, our children's children will ask, were you not warned that there will be famine? Now, if there is famine, what shall we do? But before we say what shall we do? Let's take our minds back in those days. How many people want to go to famine now? Now, I want to say that the government should go into serious, consistent publicity on famine. What do we do in those days? All schools in Western region had a Greek. And all schools must produce something which the children will take home. Apart from that, a Greek, take for instance, Cocoa House was built with a Greek money, cocoa money. The best of everything we got in Nigeria, especially in Western Nigeria, in the Yoruba nation, was built with a Greek money, cocoa money. What are we doing now? We have to be gingered up. We have to know that there is no time. Otherwise, we'll be overtaken by time. My advice is to the government first. One of the things that I have done with my partners is to write to the government that probably we can get people with land. But if you have land, there are many people who have land who don't have the money for industrial agric. If they don't have money for industrial agric, what do we do? But don't look far, because amongst us in Nigeria, in Western region, we have billionaires galore. What the government wants to do is to encourage first cooperative farming. These are the things we need to do. This is my father's farm alone. No, let us survey it. We know the boundary. Put hedges at the boundaries. All of you in that area may be planting, well, maize or sweet potato or pineapple or bananas. My advice is that not all these local governments will plant the same thing. Let us separate it. Take for instance, local government A is planting banana. Local government B is planting yam. Local government C is planting pineapple. They can be exchanging those products. In exchanging them, then money is being circulated. Nobody will go broke. And the people in that farm will be the people to be engaged in that industrial agriculture. The people, the billionaires that I know, that we have in quantum amongst us, they will not take this money to heaven. But what they will do is, when they come down to plant, to get this industrial agriculture, we found out that some of our people, instead of turning this thing into politics, politicians getting the tractors that belong to local governments, they take it away. For what? Instead of using it to help the lower cultural sets of people, so that those people can become enormously rich. Money will be in circulation, there will be employment galore, there will be no joblessness. Nobody will be looking for office job. There is no office job. Office job now is scarce. How many people want to be civil servant? How many people can they employ? Can the government employ? But the most employment, you can say the best place to be employed is in the agric. There will be food, there will be employment, there will be money circulation. What else? How do we get these people who have money to be secure? Let them be involved on what is known as SPV, Special Project Venture. SPV means they have the money, okay? They bring the equipment. They build the houses for the people. They have the money for the farm products that will be planted in an industrial way. They also know where to export it, apart from home consumption. The farmer, the landowner, will give his land as that's his collateral anyway. But I'm in the agreement to be signed. That agreement will be non-recourse agreement. What do I mean by non-recourse? It means you can't sue me. I can't sue you if the product does not go the way it should. Again, there will be clauses for eventualities like storm. which is known as force majeure. Force majeure will not allow you to sue me or me to sue you. That is the situation. And we will go into agreement with a clause known as non-recourse clause. It means you can't sue me, I can't sue you. Because the man with the owner of the money knows that the products are good for that area. He has invested his money there. He has brought all sorts of things that will make it go. He has gone into area of utilizing security, employing security for that area. So if the thing doesn't go, it becomes non-recourse. You can't sue me because the feasibility report which you accepted before you invested your money is still there. That's what I want to encourage our government to do. I want them to please look into the areas of where and how our farmers who have land can benefit from their land. If we don't do that, we can put the onus on the local government. The local government to buy land, to get the land, invest on the land, and for people to benefit. I want to say to you, listeners, that the better you start to think of agric and science. There are areas where we can go for the best sort of, there's Ayorinde, there is the FAO branch here. There are many other places where we can seek for help and for good seedlings. Maybe our people don't even know that for them to make hedges, they need lapa. If you plant lapa as your hedge around your farm, no kind of cow heads will come there. And I want to say that all our university, all our graduates, let's just say that, should start to think in terms of how I have said, what I have said now. Agric is the thing, and we have been so seriously warned. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. I am warning, I'm repeating the warning of FAO. I'm repeating the warning of the United Nations that there will be serious famine. May God forbid our people to go into hunger. God forbid. Thank you.